You are now live. Okay, great. I am not late, surprisingly. What? Child, I don't even know what's going on. How am I not late? Tell me, how am I not late? Is it gonna rain? Is the storm coming? I don't know. How am I not late? Please explain. Hello everyone, hi. Do you see this? I actually put some effort into the lighting. I have lighting there, I have a ring light here, I have another ring light here that is red. Quality. Okay, so 300 people are watching already. That was fast. Thank you so much. I am glad to be here and I'm super excited for this live stream. I think it's gonna be so dope. So before we start, today we're gonna talk with Sofia Plotnikova, who is, and no, you know what? I'm gonna talk about her once she's on the call as well. So I'm pretty sure most of you, all of you probably know who Sofia is, but I am gonna say that she is the most, I don't know how to say that, energetic and positive person I have ever met in my entire life. And I've met a lot of people and a lot of them are super positive and friendly, but Sofia is an angel. Like, she is a literal angel walking on earth. So I'm super excited to have her here. Something is wrong with my iPhone. I think it's hot, but hey. So should we call her now or should we wait for a couple of minutes? Hi, hello, всем привет, здравейте всички, пак ще говоря на различни езици. И аз снова буду говорить на разных языках, а еще София из России, поэтому мы иногда будем переключаться на русский. Where are you, Sofia? Okay, so I guess we should call her now. Sofia is truly gorgeous. I mean, of course she's an amazing person. Her personality is everything. She's an angel, like I said. But she's so gorgeous as well. Like, how is this even fair? Like, she's talented, pretty, the nicest human being. Like, I don't know. My friends are insanely cool. Wait. Sofia, is she here or not? How can I check? I don't know. Why am I so bad with this? Okay, she's here. So, thank you. Oh, Sofia's here. Okay.
Hello!
Hi! Oh my god!
Спасибо большое за такое приятное количество слов.
Я думал, ты еще не смотришь, теперь мне стыдно. Ну все. Спасибо большое, что нашла время в своем нереальнейшем графике. Это просто пипец. Ребят, вот этот человечек работает больше, чем 40-летние бизнесмены, мужчины, которые там... Я не знаю, короче, как Соне не напишешь, она пашет. Просто с 6 утра, в 10 вечера, Софья работает. Ладно.
Same as you.
We're gonna be switching languages back and forth because both of us are from Russia, so that would be just very weird if we would not be speaking Russian as well. So thank you all for joining. I am gonna save this live stream later on for those of you who are not able to watch live, but let's go back to the interview. So, first of all, I want to present you, my beautiful friend, to my audience and remind yours as well how incredibly talented you are. So, she is a singer, she's a dancer, incredible dancer, she's so good. Wait, she has almost 4 million followers on Instagram. That's a country. That's legit a country. But I'm half Bulgarian. And Bulgaria has 7 million people. You have 4 million followers. That's insane. I have no idea how.
That's crazy. Okay. I can't say anything.
Hard work pays off, right? So, what else? She has seemingly like an infinite source of energy. She is super energetic, super positive, always. Like, whenever she enters the room, everything just lights up and everyone is smiling because she's Sofia, and this is why we love her, right? So, I have prepared a bunch of questions that I am going to ask you.
Okay.
И также буду говорить иногда на русском, чтобы наши зрители нас понимали.
Супер.
Где ты сейчас находишься и откуда ты прилетела?
Я сейчас нахожусь в Москве, уже как, наверное, 1,5-2 недели. Я не помню, как давно я здесь. И прилетела я в этот раз из Дубая. Первый раз я была в Дубае аж 4 месяца в начале этого учебного года. Я не ожидала, что это будет так долго, и я прилетела
Не
домой на
завидую,
Рождество.
не завидую. Вообще не завидую.
Вот, и как только вернулась домой на Рождество, после такой жары, прекрасной погоды, я поняла, что мне нужно вернуться. Нас предупредили, что будет длинное турне в начале этого года, 21-го. Я решила, что нужно отдохнуть в последний раз. И я решила еще на недельку слететь отдохнуть и также восстановиться.
На 4 месяца.
Да, вот, ну, в общем, я ездила буквально на недельку, вот только вернулась, поэтому мне такой отдых, да.
I'm gonna translate real quick. So she is in Moscow right now, but she came back from Dubai recently, like a week or two ago. A week ago, right?
Yeah, a week ago.
A week ago, yeah. So she was there in the beginning of. No, wait. She was there in September, right?
Yeah.
Starting in September, something for like 4 months. They were there with Now United, which we're gonna talk about later on. But for now, we're talking only about Sofia because, yes. So she was there with Now United. They were working their off every day, and it's been like a huge. Like, how many music videos did you record?
This
Can we
time,
talk about this?
12 music videos.
12 music videos in one trip. I think that's insane. I have
And
no
that's
idea. Like,
not enough. And around like 50 dances just for
how?
social media.
How much time does it take for you to get ready for that? Like, I am a dancer as well. So I'm a singer-songwriter, but I also dance. And this is my hobby. I love dancing. And whenever I see you, I get starstruck because the way you dance just, it's like you're speaking with your body, not only like dancing. And I cannot understand how many hours you've put into your hardships, into your work. And like, let us know how did it all happen? Like 12 music videos.
Yeah, it was
rehearsals,
that's
anything.
like a lot of work, like huge amount of hours. But I can say for sure that every single music video is like so different. So for
exactly,
one,
that's what I'm saying too. Like it's every time it's something new.
It's so new. It's like it's really different. And some music videos it takes like to learn a choreo like one day, and it's around like 6 hours. So we have like a huge rehearsal with a break for lunch, and then like we train by ourselves at home. But I mean, like in our rooms whenever we stay. But mostly it takes like 2-3 days, maybe a week. It depends on the choreo. It depends on what music video they want to see. Sometimes they want something really simple, make it more like about beauty shots and make it really light. And sometimes they want choreo. So if it's a lot of choreo, we have to train a lot because it's also some people are dancing more. I've been dancing all life. Some people in Now United are not dancing that much, so it's harder for them to get it, and we give them more attention and time to learn. So it's really different, but it was crazy time. We didn't expect that it's going to be 4 months, 12 music videos, so many dances, but usually we work really hard all together as a team. So it went really easy. Like at the end of this trip, I felt that was really productive and nice. It was
cool. Exactly. I think the reason for your music videos being so different is because sometimes you just want a song to be more relatable to your audience so that all of them could dance to it, right?
Exactly.
You're promoting a healthy lifestyle, like staying positive, and I love the fact that whenever I'm listening to Now United's music, I can dance with you because sometimes it is like pretty easy to dance with you, but sometimes when you have a solo or something, I look at you and I'm like, how the hell can a person do this? I'm a fan of Josh, so if by any chance you will watch this, Josh, I'm a huge fan. You are such an incredible dancer, but Sofia owns my heart by far. So I want to ask you something. I want to ask you something about your family. Like, how did it? I want to learn more about your family because I know them. We are close friends now. And I love your sister. I love her children. Her husband is such a sweetheart. Your mother is another angel. Like, I don't know. Your family is literally goals. And let our viewers know more about them. Like, maybe they are into dancing or singing as well. I don't know. Like, because you being a professional that you are and totally gifted person, how did it all start? Like, who is your influence from your family?
So I would say, first of all, I'm really blessed to have my family. And I think this is the biggest blessing in my life to have, because I know anything that happens in my life, they're always there for me. They always help me. They are supporting me. And I've never get that much love from anyone in this world than from my parents, my sisters, my whole family. It's just really amazing. And we see each other almost every day. And I can say that we're growing also together. So I'm the only dancer in the family, but our family is really creative. So my mom, she used to sing. She is a, what's the name for dirigeor?
Conductor?
Conductor. Yeah, conductor. And my dad, he is a businessman, but he used to be an acrobat, and he does so many things. My sister plays piano, she draws. My brother, and also my sister is a designer, so she helps me a lot with hairstyles, makeup, clothes, like so creative. And my brother, he he played piano a little bit, some music. He is a photographer, but now he's working with my dad. Yeah, so it's like
You're
everyone
basically
is
set
around
up. Like,
all
yeah.
together. It's so crazy. But I'm the only one who dances. Like my sister, I guess, used to dance a little bit when she was young, as all kids, you know. But then they choose something different. But I was the only one, and I'm really, really, really thankful to my mom for this, because she is the person who always, like, when she get a child, she just puts him or her, like, she puts us anywhere in this world, like, to go, like, for swimming, dancing, ice skating, singing, like everything to try, so we can learn more what we like, and to see like how we feel about this. And basically I chose dancing, so I guess that's all because of my mom, and then they just supported me in
Absolutely.
this.
That's such a beautiful story. It's like, you know, I feel that both of us are very blessed with our families. Thank God. Like, we're just actually very lucky because me being a friend of your family, I know how loving they are. They actually care for you the most in the entire world. And I feel the same way. Like, I feel like my mother gave me everything. And I owe my artistry to her, because the only reason why I am a singer and a songwriter is because my mom believed in me. And then there was my brother who helped me through. And it's just so cool to see people like you who I can relate to. And I'm like, yes, family is everything. Family is number one, the most important thing. So, guys, if you're watching this and you are in a fight with your mother or with your father or with anyone, go hug them. It's not necessary. Go say that you love them, and everything will pass. Like, you know that your family is the most important thing in the entire world, because they will be by your side always. So, another question for Sophia.
Yeah.
How did you start? Do you remember your first rehearsal? Do you remember your first, like, performance or something? Was it special? Was it bad? Like, I don't know.
I remember myself really, really young. I think I started dancing when I was around 5, 6 years old. And basically I went just like to the like dance studio for kids. It was like a little dance team or something. I don't even remember who was my teacher. I don't remember kids. I just remember going there. I remember plays, because after like a few classes I was like, yeah, I like this, but it's really weird. It's something, I don't know. I was just not really impressed, like, after a few classes. And then I think I tried ice skating. So I went to another part, like, at all. Yeah.
What?
I know. That was like, thanks, Mom. Like, that was really different. And I tried this, and I've learned this. And
Oh my God,
after,
you're
like,
figure skater as well. That's so cool.
yeah,
Okay, I
like
have
after
more
two,
questions
3 years after ice skating, I came back to dancing. I tried like in the same club, like for kids, but it was different team, and I liked this so much more. And I remember that, like, it was more about me. It was more about fun, because first time it was just like not really like feeling yourself, your body, because like you're just doing something but you don't really understand. And this time I enjoyed it so much, and we had a lot of performances. I remember like wearing little, like, hilarious, like, ridiculous clothes, like, for kids, but it was so cute. I think I still have some videos of me like dancing on the stage, just jumping.
You should show me.
Fun.
I
Oh,
want
I
to
will show you later. I
see.
don't think I have it right now, but I will. Yeah, for sure. And then I was singing in another, so at the same time as I was dancing I was singing, and it was just like little kids just singing all together, singing so cute. It was so funny, and I still have all of these pictures too, and songs. And
I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna need to see that. Like
Yes.
next time we meet, you should like bring your mama and let me see the pictures. I want to see.
Yes, a few days ago, not days, I would say a few weeks ago, I found some of my old songs when I was like 6, 7 years old, and I was recording these songs. And
I didn't know this. Wait, so you were actually recording music when you were 6?
yeah, but it was just like, for memory. I didn't really enjoy singing. I was just like having fun with this, but I didn't think about this as a future. Because with dancing, after like a few years, I was like, okay, mom, this is something that I really like. And then I went to international like dance team. It was more about like cultural dances, and I loved that. And then I became as a contemporary, jazz, modern. Like I was growing with the style, and it was just like really impressive even for myself. Like I was proud of myself. I've done this. And with singing, it was a bit different story, because I felt more myself in dancing. I always need to move. Like I'm the person who can't just sit and wait. And for singing, you have to be more like, I would say, patient, because you need to learn a lot. In dancing, it's more about your body. I don't know, that's like, it feels different.
No, I totally get it.
Yeah. So yeah, I would say that was like my first time I started dancing and singing. It was fun.
But also, like you just said, figure skating. How come you have never told me that? But that's like, you were figure skating for a couple of years, right?
Yeah, well, I was really little, but
but it's still a huge influence on you. I mean, sport. Let's talk sports. I know that, like, if you don't know, Sofia is working out a lot. Like, if you wanna like a gym advice or something, like you can ask Sophie. She is your mentor. Like, I don't know why you're not showing off your gym routines on your Instagram.
I should.
But hey,
I feel like I should. I don't know why I'm not doing that. Sometimes
let's talk sport. Tell me something interesting. Like, how did you find yourself in this?
Yeah, I used to do a lot of sports, even right now. I mean, I love figure skating, and I did it for a couple of years. And after these 2 years, my teacher said, my coach, they said that they want me to go to the professional like school to learn. They want me.
So
to,
you were even like making you were making some
I wasn't doing it, but they were about to ask me if I wanted to go, because like they see something big inside of me, and I was like, oh yeah, really, okay. But then I was like, do you know what, mom, I feel like it's fun, but dancing is better. And I came back like to dancing more, and I don't know, I feel like it's even more safe. Like dancing is more about art,
so figure
and
skating is very
skating is more like sports. But dancing, I still can say that this is sport. This is like so hard. Yeah, but it's different. So figure skating, ice skating was first sport I did. Then I went for swimming. I've done a bit of swimming, but it was just like more for
everything.
Kind of. I enjoyed that too, but then I realized that I like it more not as a professional way, like to go and swim every day. I'm like, no, mom, I'm not a mermaid. This is like, that's not about me. But I still like swimming. And then I did acrobatics, but I think if right now I wasn't able to dance, I would go to gymnastics, acrobatics, but not like it would be like sport, like comparing and doing all of this crazy stuff. Like I see myself doing it, but it's really dangerous also, and I feel like dancing is more about me. It's more about art, it's body language, and sport is sport.
But that's very great. Like, looking back at it, like, look at your life now. Because of dancing, you are traveling around the world, performing in front of thousands of people. Like, same with me in music. Like, if someone would tell me 10 years ago that I would be traveling all over the world, from China to US, performing in front of tens of thousands of people, I would be like, you're joking. Stop. It ain't funny. But,
no.
like, listening to your story now, I think you were always exceptional. Like, I think whatever you were doing, you were great at it. For me, it was not like this. Like when I was a smart kid at school, but when it came to like dancing and singing, I was the worst. I was so bad.
No.
The only reason, yes, I was actually pretty bad, and the only reason why I am where I am now is because I used to be so self-conscious. I was like, oh my god, Chris, you should work more. You should like work harder. You should practice singing more, the riffs, the like everything. And here I am. Same with songwriting. Songwriting was very bad, but now I am
I can't say anything of that. Like, it seems like you were born with this talent and being just like, hey, I'm a dancer, I'm a singer, I can do this and that.
Bad. Oh my god, it was horrific. I remember listening to my first recordings, like I was 8 or 7, and it's so bad. It's literally the worst. I'm like, how? Why? But my mom
oh
believed
well,
in
then
me.
you have to hear me singing at my 5-6 years old, and then you'll be like, oh, I was really
Speaking of which, my next question, I just read it. This is like, guys, if sometimes I'm like, it's not because I'm not interested. It's because I'm actually reading the questions,
so bored,
and
I
I'm blind. I cannot see. My eyesight is very bad, so I'm literally trying to read so that I won't forget anything. We have a cover together, and let me tell you something. When she came into the room, stood in front of the mic, and started singing, I was like, I thought you were a dancer, girl. Like, what are you doing? The vocals, you have the range, you have the tone. She can do the riffs. She's a dancer. I know many singers who cannot do anything. Like, they're not versatile. Their agility in singing is not as good as Sophia's. And they are legit singers for like tens of years. I don't know how. You're actually blessed. So let me know, like, how did you find singing? Like, because you definitely have a vocal coach. I can tell, like, immediately you have a vocal coach. You're working on your vocals. You're growing. You're becoming better and better as a singer. And I'm so proud of you. Like, as a singer to a singer, insanely hardworking. I'm so proud of you. And you know how to use the mic. Because a lot of people can sing live, but they don't know how to record vocals. You are a great recording artist as well. So I see a lot of potential in you, even without dancing. Like, you can just literally sing and be great. So what's the difference between these two, between dancing and singing? Like, what are we feeling? What is it? What is the
I
vibe?
would say because of Now United, when Now United came to my life with auditions, I was in ballet school, one of the biggest college in the whole Russia, and that was really tough. So when Now United came, I thought this is my chance to try something new, something that I might like more. And I think because of Now United, no, it's not even I think, I know it. That's the fact. Because of Now United, for auditions, I started practicing so hard for singing because I used to sing a little bit, but just for myself because my mom, my sister, my brother, like my whole family, everyone kind of sings. My dad plays guitar, and every time when we get together, he plays guitar. We all sing together. So it was like always kind of a vibe, but it's not. But then, because of Now United, I had to learn because they wanted someone who can dance and sing, and I was like, okay, no problems with dancing, but singing I have to like improve a lot. And then I didn't really even enjoy it in the beginning because I knew that I was really, really, really bad. Like, I'm the person who is
She's lying. She wasn't.
no, I was.
No, like, I'm telling you, I'm sorry for interrupting. You were not bad. I can tell immediately. Like, a person cannot learn how to sing in 2 years like you sing now. Like, she's lying. She was good, just not perfect, and she wants to be perfect.
Anyway,
but she was
I thought
good.
it would be easier. Honestly, it was pretty hard in the beginning because I had to find my voice, and I was like, it's also because my voice is really like child voice, and I was like talking sometimes and I'm singing like this, and then everyone is like, no, that's not right. I'm like, oh, I don't know what's right.
I think it's because of Russian vocal coaches sometimes, because like if you listen to Halsey or to like Ariana, they sound very like little, but they can sound mature because of the techniques they're using.
I wanted to find like everything what I can do, like all of my skills. Like I just tried to like I did my best, honestly, and I think it kind of worked because then I became part of Now United. I passed all the auditions, and that was amazing. And then just during this 3 years with Now United, I was practicing almost every single day. Even on tours, I would call my teachers, work online, but mostly I work when I'm back home after tours. And I had like a lot of coaches, not that many, I would say 3, I guess. I just tried different ones, and now I'm practicing mostly by myself because of the COVID. I can't really see them, and I prefer to see people to train than to do it online. So, and then now United gave me so many opportunities to sing, and I was really happy like to be a part of these songs and be like
Yeah,
Russian girl singing an international pop group. So it's really,
absolutely.
really like big honor for
I
me.
remember how happy you were. Like you,
Yeah.
I remember you sent me the demo
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
song
yeah,
where you
yeah,
had
yeah.
like a very long part where you sing like a verse or a chorus, I don't
Yeah.
remember, and you
Yes.
sounded so good.
Thank
I remember
you.
I listened to it like 5 times in a row, and not the whole song, but like your part. I was like, oh my god, it's so good.
Thank you.
And you were so happy that like
Yeah.
it shows when a person is like. Next question, by the way, it's connected to the thing that I wanted to say. What do you think is more important for an artist to be successful? Is it talent? Because we know talent is important.
Yeah.
We are not born the same. Like
Yeah.
it's a known fact. Like we are all different. So what is more important, talent
Mhm.
or being charismatic and being an artist, like what people call an artist? Because some people can sing so well, but then there are people who are more artistic and they
Yeah.
get more views and more.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think is more important for you? Like what is your
Like
opinion?
my opinion, of course, talent is important because
Mm.
I feel like everyone is talented. We might be
Yeah,
talented
true,
in something
absolutely.
else. You know, like
Mhm.
you can be talented in everything. But I mean,
True.
there are people who are really good in like in a lot of things, but still not
Mhm.
in everything. It's just not possible. So I would say from 100, I think everyone knows that. Like mostly we say it from 100%, 10% of talent, 90 of working hard. So
Mhm.
it's like important to be yourself. Like that's my opinion, because when you are being yourself, it's just so much easier than like to try to be like someone, because it's like
True.
it's just so much work even to think, for me, I guess. So I'm just trying to show my heart to be open and really happy, just because I'm happy all the time, you know. And also get inspired from people. Like honestly, Kristian, you're the person who inspires me so freaking much, like with all of this singing. Like I always thought, like there was a period when I thought that I can't sing because my voice is not strong enough sometimes, but then I realized that it doesn't mean that I can't sing. Listen, like to Billie Eilish, like her songs are not
Right?
like
Yeah, it's more
you know,
about
like
how you use your voice.
exactly, that's about like the vibe, about the feelings
Absolutely.
that she puts in this song. And that's how I feel about your music. Like I honestly listen to your music so often, and like after
Thank
working
you.
with you, like just talking, it just inspires me so much, because I see what I can do. It also like helps to for my skills. No, but that's true. Listen to yourself. Like your voice is
Thank you
so
so
amazing.
much.
Like no, honestly. And I would say this is also what helps me a lot is it getting inspired. Like find your inspiration and
Mm.
find like many of them. That's like what helps me a lot to work harder, because I know that this 90% you have to really work hard. And
True.
like you always have to feel like it's like, I don't know, it's like a cup that you have to fill
Yeah.
English.
Короче,
Yeah.
стакан наполню, жихаре, там вот это вот на английском.
Короче, да.
Ла-ла-ла, что-то там
Наполни
говорит,
стакан,
непонятно с
пробуди.
кем.
Well,
Чё
yeah.
говорим вообще, для кого говорим?
We can't
Давай
really
на
listen to.
русском. Нет, ладно, все.
Yeah, sorry
Обратно.
guys.
I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, I would say that it's 100%, and then you have to fill this 90% of hard working and put your heart inside of this also, like being a loving person. Because if you do love what you do, then it means that you're not like actually working, because you just living your
Have
life,
fun,
you're
and you
enjoying.
like it's like a hobby. Yeah, it's a secret
Exactly.
for most of artists that I've met, like
Mm-hmm.
who are top artists. They actually just live like this. They absolutely enjoy what they're doing. I mean, it is hard. We don't sleep, we don't eat, we perform a lot. It's a lot of stress. We
Yeah.
put a lot of things on us. Like we want to be perfect as we can be for our audiences,
Yeah.
but it's still so much fun. It's like I wouldn't change it for anything.
Yeah, it's like you feel tired by the end of the day, but then you know that this feeling makes you even more happy.
True. Yeah.
You know.
But wait, you've said something about finding people who inspire you. Who inspires Sofia Plotnikova? Let us know. Like, who is
Yeah.
your number one inspiration? Like, no, let's not talk about me. Let's talk about, but thank you. Again, it really means a lot to me. Thank you. Same goes to you, like, vice versa. I'm a huge fan by heart, by soul, in my bones. But who is, like, your top artist? Like, celebrity, I don't know, maybe you can name a few, like who's your favorite singer, who's your favorite dancer, and who's your favorite, like, personality-wise, like maybe you love Oprah Winfrey, I don't know, like who are these three favorites? Singer, dancer, and just a personality?
I would say I love a lot Shawn Mendes. As like I honestly wasn't a huge fan of him. I always loved his music, but then I watched on Netflix his documentary, and that inspired me so much because I
almost cried.
It was so touching. It was like
I
him,
literally
you know.
cried.
That's exactly what I want to be like when I gonna grow up, and if I gonna like be more famous. It's not even about like getting a lot of followers. It's just about inspiring people just by who you are actually inside. And he showed it so much, and I just saw a young boy who loves singing, who loves guitar, and who wants to share this love with people, who loves performing. And I was just so shocked, like I couldn't talk after he became someone different in my life. Like he's just not like a singer. He became big inspirational artist for me. So I would say Shawn Mendes for right now. Like if we're not talking about you, okay, fine, then Shawn Mendes.
But
then, if we're talking more about dancing, I'm always talking about this a few people. I would say a few because it's really hard to pick just only one.
I know.
Autumn Miller. I think you've heard about her. Autumn Miller. She's an American dancer. But
so good. I know her.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She is so amazing. I'm really excited to meet her one day in LA and go for classes and work with her because she inspires a lot with technique and like with her like emotionals also like so amazing. She is a big inspiration. Like of working hard. When you like look at her, you're like, okay, well I should go and practice right now. You can't just look at this and be like, okay, fine, and then swipe up.
Again, it's not just talent, what we've talked about. Like you can see the hard work she has put into it, and it's just, kudos to her. And who is your favorite personality? Like who's your favorite? Who inspires you just because of the way they are, like because of who they are? Maybe it's your parents. I don't know. Maybe it's a celebrity.
I think it might be J-Lo.
J-Lo. Yeah.
I watched a few interviews with her, and I became such a huge fan of her. Being a mom, and then being such an amazing woman, and being so talented and working really hard. I don't know her as a person. I don't really know her inside world, so I can't say that she's the best person I've ever seen. She's really kind, nice. She might seem really nice, but then you never know what's going to be behind this. But what I saw, like, being an artist, doing everything really good, like I can't say that she's the best in everything, but the way how she shows herself, like it feels like when she comes in the room, you're like, okay, fine.
You cannot take your eyes off her. Yeah, you only see J-Lo.
Yes.
And at this point, she doesn't even need to be you don't have to introduce her. She just comes in and everyone's silent, or they're screaming. Depends on what the performance is about. Also, an amazing actress. You can like or do not like the movie that you're watching, but you cannot talk about how good she is as an actress because she is killing it.
She's amazing. So she's a big inspiration. I want to be like these three people. Not like I want to be like them, but I want.
But your version, get the best from them, learn and
a little bit from.
Okay, so I want we don't have much time. No, we do. We have 30 more minutes. So now I want to spend these 30 minutes on 2 more topics. First topic is Now United, of course. Okay. So, this is actually a question that a lot of people have asked me in the comments. You, not me. You in the comments under my latest post. So, what was the hardest thing from of being in Now United family, and what was the best?
It's always hard to say what's the best and what's the hardest because they're you see an amazing, beautiful picture, and everything in this picture is actually amazing. Just be in international pop group, talking to people all around the world, and now I have friends from another 16 countries, and it's a bit crazy. If you just think about this, and you're more than friends right now. You're actually you became as a family. After 3 years, living together, talking together, just doing everything together, singing, dancing, performing, losing, winning, we are so inspired also by our producer Simon Fuller, because he made us all came together. And thank you, Simon. Like, this is what I was dreaming for the whole life, I guess. And this is a like big, huge step in my life. And I know in the future I'm gonna have more steps, and it might be not just as a pop group or something, it will be something different. So I think we all feel the same way, and this is like, I would say, the best thing. It's to feel the connection, even if we're so different, like this cultural international pop group, when you can say, yes, I'm so proud to represent Russia in the group, and everyone can say about their country, and you feel like it's really amazing. And how different we are and how close we are, it's just so confusing, you know, like, you
But
like
what was the hottest thing? Like, let's talk something more. Let's bring drama. Let's like have a little bit, like, you adding like sparkles, unicorns, happiness, sunshine, and now I'm here
but you see
to
this
bring
picture.
drama. I'm dropping
But
it. What's the
drama? No, I'm gonna tell you all secret. Well, I hate this person. No. I don't hate anyone. I was always the youngest in the group until we got new members. So I was always like the loving one. Everyone was like, "Oh, Sophie, love, full of love," and I was like, "Okay, fine, I like this," because I am like coming from Russia, bringing like 100 of chocolates, Russian chocolate, Yonka, and I would give to everyone like, "Oh, it's for
Это
everyone."
чисто наши, знаешь, куда-то прилетаем, берем обязательно бутылочку, пакеты шоколада, обязательно там Аленка, там вдохновение, все, поехали. Зато все влюбляются сразу, просто все твои.
Yeah. Well, and I would say that it was really, really hard for me from the beginning, because I wasn't that I didn't feel that free talking in English. I understood a lot, but it was really hard to communicate. And starting with a lot of interviews, communicating made me feel like, oh wow, I don't know how it's gonna go like in the future. I don't know if I'm gonna learn English that fast. But I learned it pretty fast, because like living together 24/7 and just talking just in English, no one talks in Russian. You just, there's no choice that you won't start like talking English. So, but a lot of work, like you see the picture, but there's so much work behind it, and it's really tough. Like a lot of people, sometimes I felt like I was giving up. Yeah. A lot of people felt the same way, and we learn how to support each other. This is really important, because sometimes I felt like I am alone here in another country, and I became part of the group when I was 14, and I just turned 15, and I started traveling.
I always forget how young you are, because you are so mature, because of the amount of things that has happened in your life. Like, you don't act your age, you don't look your age, you're an adult, you're a grown-up woman, and like, you own your life and your decisions, and it's so inspirational to see a young adult being so in touch with your own life. Like, you control it, you own it, and it's what you decide for you, that's gonna happen. And it's so great. I'm so proud of you again. I'm gonna keep on saying that, but hey, yeah. Also, another, like you said that you are like from 17 countries, right? So another question. Я скажу на русском, давай так, чтобы ввести немножко культуры.
Давай.
В группе ребят из разных стран. Есть ли у вас какой-то культурный обмен? Знаете ли вы традиции друг друга или какие-то бытовые привычки? Можешь вспомнить что-то интересное? Давай этот вопрос скажем на русском, и потом, я уверен, твои ребята там, они все равно делают скрин-рекординг, и я сохраню лайвстрим. Они потом эту часть, если что, переведут, потому что твои фанаты что-то нереально активное, поэтому вот. Расскажи про культурный обмен и про вот то, что ты узнала о разных странах, прям вкратце, чтобы...
Постоянно. Вот эта межнациональность нашего всей группы, это настолько круто, когда ты можешь выучить очень много всего от других ребят. И перед тем, как мы едем в какую-то страну, мы всегда учим привет, пока, спасибо, до свидания. Честно, я очень плохо запоминаю языки, мне очень сложно запоминать слова, но я выучила какие-то фразы на хинди, на японском, на нет, у них тагалог называется язык. Филиппинском.
На филиппинском, нормально.
На португальском, в общем, каждую страну что-то запоминаешь, что ты говоришь, и это так классно, конечно, в плане языка мы всегда что-то учим, все, когда меня видят, такие «Привет!» с таким русским акцентом, я такая «Всем привет!»
Матрешка,
Что
бабушка.
касаемо привычек, на самом деле они настолько у всех разные, например, вот даже возьмем самую такую вот банальную, когда я приехала в Америку, я помню, что когда я приезжала в гости к Ноа, к парню из Америки, у них в доме можно ходить в обуви. У нас же, как бы, типа, считается в России, это как бы, не то чтобы неприлично,
Просто
но
так
мы
не
всегда
делаем, да,
разуваем.
это грязно,
Я
там, на
помню, как
улице.
я всегда, мы куда-нибудь там опаздываем, там быстренько, там у нас встреча у них в доме была, у Нова, и я забегаю, я застреваю в дверях, потому что пытаюсь разуться, и все таки что ты раздуваешься, проходи в обуви. То есть такие вот мелкие вещи, но они настолько мне было тяжело запоминать, потому что приедем в Индию, и, например, у них, нет, даже не в Индию, в Арабских Эмиратах, например, мы не можем обнимать фанатов, прежде чем, как бы, если только они захотят, потому что это вот религиозные же какие-то правила. В той же Бразилии, например, ребята, они просто вот целуют, обнимают тебя, то есть там никаких ограничений нету. В Японии все очень вежливо, мы всегда старались быть чуть тише, уважительней. В Индии вообще другие правила. У нас, например, девочка из Индии вегетарианка, и по большей степени в Индии, очень много людей вегетарианцев, и найти там было какое-то мясо было очень сложно. В Японии они все обожают сою. И что ты не закажешь, все
Везде соевый соус.
то есть какие-то вот такие вот маленькие вещи, и таких на самом деле очень много. Кто-то засыпает со светом, кто-то засыпает без света. То есть это же такие бытовые вещи, с которыми нам приходилось сталкиваться. Но в плане еды, одежды. Девочка из Германии, мне кажется, в принципе, в Европе люди очень свободные, открытые. Она может в ночнушку куда надо пойти, а мы все собираемся, красимся, что-то делаем. Я думаю, а почему я так не могу? И вот это так классно, что я у нее чему-то научилась, и мне вообще не стрёмно выйти на улицу в пижаме. Да хоть 3 часа дня к фанатам. Ну, как бы...
Спасибо, Стина.
Стина! Да. Поэтому очень много.
То же самое могу сказать. Типа, я когда жил в Вене, в Австрии, мне было очень странно, что люди с тобой говорят, такие, типа, о, привет, чё, как дела? Такие будто, типа, вы уже давно знакомы, но при этом вежливо. То есть не было там какого-то разброса. В России все очень прямолинейные, прям вот вообще насколько это возможно, прямо тебе в лицо говорят все, особенно с розовыми волосами, мне вообще прям замечательно. Ладно, все равно люблю Россию больше всех, Москва, любимый город навсегда. Когда жил в Китае, там вообще другое, все вот так тебе издалека, вежливо, аккуратно, только после твоего разрешения подойдут. И это так здорово, что нам с тобой даже 30 нет, а мы столько всего видели.
Да.
И у нас есть выбор, мы знаем столько всего и можем понять, что нам ближе и где мы хотим себя видеть. Пока что мне комфортно в Москве, но мне хочется сюда возвращаться. Типа я хочу...
Да, путешествовать. Хочется больше, пока есть и возможности, и возраст позволяет.
Силы, молодость, энергия.
Да.
Так, что-то мне еще там было, что-то еще было, пока не забыл. Такой достаточно странный, типа сложный, неприятный вопрос, но все-таки спрошу. Переключусь на английский опять. Hate. Let's talk hate. What is your, do you experience it, or am I the only one who's getting bullied? But what is the most frequent thing that they're saying to you that is triggering, that is bad, like a hate comment that you see frequently a lot?
It's honestly, I'm trying to read as less comments, like hate comments, as I can. Usually I answer my fans and followers on DM if I know a lot of them who are really active and I'm just in love with them, I'm talking to them, same in comments. But you also can find Twitter, for example, because I have the bigger, I would say, bigger base in Brazil, and they are texting a lot on Twitter, and I know that this social media is this platform is something that I'm trying to post something sometimes, but I'm not gonna read through everything what they're talking about, because it's something that is it's wasting your time and it's wasting your energy and your nerves. I went through some hate from the beginning, when I saw a few comments, just when I had a few hundred comments, and I was like,
but what was triggering you? what was the thing that they were saying that triggers you? Like that.
Some people were saying that I'm fake. I still read it sometimes, but I guess because people are they see me more, they see me talking more to you to on in different interviews, being with Now United. It's like you actually see that this is who I am. Like anytime
Yeah.
you film me, even like on the back, like behind this, like behind the stage, or like on the back of someone's story, like
Yeah.
you always
No,
see
no,
that
no.
I'm
Like
like la
you're
la la la, talk to
100%
him or something.
you, always.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is people sometimes they're like, no, I can't believe you're like that nice or something.
Can
And
you imagine, like, it's 2021 and people find being positive and being loving as a joke, like as if you're trying to be someone you are not.
yeah,
Can we just
that's like,
chill and enjoy nice people? They
yeah,
actually exist. We exist. It's okay to always smile. It's okay to try to stay positive
yeah,
most of the time. There's nothing fake about that. It's just the
yeah,
way we want to live our life. And
exactly.
I got this a lot as well. Like, oh my God, like
Mm-hmm.
when I meet friends of my friends, they're like, oh my God, he's fake. He needs something from me. I don't need nothing from anyone. I am like good on my own. I do my own thing,
Exactly.
and I'm
Yeah,
doing great. My life is amazing. But there's nothing wrong in being
yeah,
like us, like and always smiling, always like being energetic and like
yeah,
trying to be. I think it's totally fine, and there's nothing
yeah.
fake about that.
But
And
I
it's
also got another side of that is some people didn't believe that I'm that happy, and some of them were like, stop being that happy when something happens in the
what the
world.
hell?
And I
What
was
do
like,
you mean?
there was one moment in 2020, something happened, and everyone put so much hate on me for being kind of like more respectful, I would say, than not. I saw myself, like, my opinion, I was respectful to everyone, and in my opinion is important to be just loving. Hate and like being angry and mean, this is not what's gonna help to this world. Like, you have to show that in this situation when someone is hurting you, you have to show extra love, so people get confused why you love and why you don't hate them, you know. Like, that's how I grew up. But I also
Mhm.
get that I did a lot of mistakes too, when I could say something weird, something like not correct, and people took it
And
wrong.
it's fine too. We
But
make
yeah, that's like
mistakes,
how
and
we
people
learn,
should be
you know.
forget. Like we should learn in 2021. Let's learn how to forgive, and let's give
Yeah,
people another chance because I believe that everyone can be nice and everyone can be a good
yeah, for
person,
sure.
but it's just a matter of others as well. Like if others treat you bad for being nice, then of course you might, in self-defense, try to be something else. But yeah, in
Yeah,
2021, let's stay positive and let's be forgiving because
exactly.
hate is not gonna help us ever. So let's talk about your future because this is something very intriguing as well. So plans for 2021.
Oh, this is so hard because
After last year, we
2020
have no
was such an
plans.
expected year. Like, everything will happen. You're just like, how, why, what? So honestly, I don't know what to expect from 2021, but what I know
Yeah.
for sure is that this year I really want to sing more. This is something that I want to focus on, and maybe write some songs, some covers, more working
Okay,
with
okay.
you. You
She's
never
gonna be a
know.
singer now. She's
That's
gonna
all
be
I'm saying.
singing, songwriting, producing. I see.
So
Fun.
2021, I want to focus more on music,
Great.
and I think
I'm
more
I'm here
about
for
like,
this.
thank you. More about learning, because I finished school last year and I know that I want to keep learning. I can't really go to university with Now United because we're touring all the time. So
Yeah.
I want to like read a lot of books. I want to learn new language, something that will help me to develop. And I think as much time to spend with my family, because it feels like I'm growing so fast and everyone is changing also. And it feels like I don't want to leave my family because I always want to be like my mom's and dad's kid. But I know also that they're getting old. I'm getting old too, kind of.
Yeah, the slim.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I really want to like make everyone enjoy while I'm here, because you never know. What if I'm gonna move in a year to another country, and I want my
Yeah.
family to be with me as long as I can. So, but yeah, as soon as I see more opportunities for shootings, dancing, singing, I want to use all of them. So I want to make 2021 as a good push, even if
Okay,
2020
so in
wasn't that
2021
amazing.
we're getting better, smarter, and
Yep.
just overall better. Yeah. Another thing. This is a very interesting question. This is from Maria, a member of my team. You know her, of course. This is from Maria and Daniel, my brother. A lot of people look at your achievements as end goal. Like, this is the best you can be. Like, this is the highest peak of your life is what you have right now. But you probably have even higher expectations of your life. And what's more? What's more to come for you? Like, what is your plan for like stardom? Like, where do you want to end up? What is your like highest dream? Like, when it comes not to you as a person, but you as Sofia Plotnikov as an artist. Like, what is your what do you expect?
Even dreaming to become like big, famous, to be recognized by everyone. But when Now United came to my life, I was like, okay, this is a big change. So I wanted to make this time with Now United, and I still want to make it really special and just to enjoy. You know, like the most important thing is for sure like to work hard as I can. And what I see is that I can do more. Like, honestly, I know that I'm working so hard, and you too, but there's no limits.
There's always more.
Yeah, there's nothing, like, there's not something that is impossible. Everything is possible. Like, that's what I keep in my mind, is that I just pray all the time. I try to be with my family really close, even like if I'm getting bigger, if people start recognize me on the streets. And this is amazing feelings, but I also know that I want to become better dancer. Honestly, I see a lot of people, and I know that they don't have what I have right now, and it makes sense. Like, I'm better in something else, they're better in this, but I want to be good as them, you know. So I get inspired, not jealous though. Like, I don't make myself feel with a bad way. I'm trying to
jealousy. We don't know. We don't have time for jealousy.
No, just good vibes. So, and I know that I want to improve in singing. So there are so many things I can learn. And if you just think like, if I go for ice skating, like just with my friends, and I'm like, what if I become a figure skating, like skater? Like, in a year, you never know what's gonna happen after Now United. So I'm always open for like everything what I can do right now.
I want to know something concrete.
Concrete.
Or like maybe something like, maybe you want to perform in front of like 100,000 people once. Maybe you want to sing with J-Lo. Maybe you want to have a movie with something. I don't know, like something concrete. I forgot the word.
Perform in front of like huge amount of people, and I know we did a lot in Brazil, and that was amazing with Now United, like 10,000 people, 4 different cities, so crazy. And I love
like 40,000 people.
Stage, it's my life. Like, this is everything. And honestly, I feel like I'm ready to do anything on stage, like singing, dancing, like, I don't know, reading poems or anything. Like, I'm ready, like, just to be there and share this love with people, not because I want to be like, oh, I'm famous in center of the stage, just to have this connection. It's already like too good for me, you know. So I would say performing, I want to be on stage as long as I can, doing something crazy. Maybe a few days ago I was just talking to my mom about this, and one of my big dreams is to get a dance studio. Honestly, I want to open my own dance studio.
I think that's gonna be amazing, and
I want to do this after like,
because you know you have so many young followers who are growing up with you. And maybe when you'll be like in your 30s, in your 40s, you're still gonna be an amazing you. Of course, you're gonna be a great dancer. Like, you can open studios all over the world, and the people who are growing with you now are gonna have their children. And maybe their children will study at your studio. So this
you never know. I want to do something for artists, for people who has less possibilities in their lives, and because I've seen so many lives, and I know how hard it is. So I don't want to be someone who would just forget about like people who has less chances in their life. I want to be like for everyone kind of thing. I want to do as much as I can for people. So dance studio is something that I'm really dreaming of, but I can't stop thinking about like performing all the time, because I want to like travel.
You can mix things up.
Yes, exactly. So it's really hard what's my like limit, but I guess when I feel that like enough for me, I also dream about family in the future, you know, like I don't want to just be alone for the whole life. I also want to think about like my future partner, my husband, my kids, and like just like letting them grow in this love, go to maybe my arts, like artist dance studio, singing studio, I don't know what's going to be, you know, like maybe do something else.
I know it's too early to talk about this, but I'm sure that if you're gonna be a mother, you're gonna be the best mother ever, because like literally everyone can see how loving and caring you are, and it just shows. And I'm pretty sure that you're gonna be very happy in your life, and it's gonna be great. So whatever you plan for you, it will happen. And now, I don't have a blitz for you. Like I didn't shoot, like last time I had an interview with someone else. We did a quick blitz at the end, but with you, I want to do something else.
Okay.
Because of the amount of people who are watching us right now, Now United, your followers are insanely like positive and responsive, the best. So maybe we can ask them if they have any last questions for us, because we have like five, 10 more minutes, and maybe they can ask something, and we will call it a day, and I will save the live stream, and yeah. So if you guys have any questions for Sofia, you can ask them now. We're gonna read the chat, and yeah. So let's wait for a couple of seconds, and then we will see the questions. Сонь, пока мы ждем, я хочу тебе сказать еще раз спасибо большое. Каждый раз разговаривать с тобой, это просто, я не знаю, лучи добра на меня светятся сверху, просто куча позитива, эмоций. И, ну, блин, я не знаю таких людей, как ты, честно. Вот ты такая единственная, и спасибо тебе за то, что ты вот такой вот лучик солнечный. Это просто потрясающе.
Мне так приятно сейчас здесь быть и разговаривать с тобой, и продолжаешь вдохновлять меня каждый божий день, поэтому просто спасибо тебе. Без лести говорю, честно, откровенно.
Сейчас люди такие, вы такие фейк, хватит. Боже. What is the most inspiring moment that you've had in your life, both of you? I would have to say when I don't know. Let me think. What is for you, Sophie?
Inspiring moment.
Yeah.
There are so many. Like, honestly, it feels like it's happening every single day. Like,
right? Like
listening to your music. Like, okay, I would take an example of our cover. When I heard it, honestly, I just realized again that I can sing, and I can sing as I like, as I can, and people like it, and you made it like look so amazing. And singing with you is just like, I am so inspired when I see that I can do something that I didn't expect, you know, like dancing and then see like a choreo or like a move that I haven't done before, or like, I don't know, it just inspires me. I'm like, wow, I'm happy I can improve. And I don't like posting about this, like being, I'm so proud of myself being like this.
It's like, just what you feel, right?
Yeah, you just want to go through this inside. What about you?
I think I'm gonna be like, it doesn't sound very nice of me. Like I could be fake, as people say, and say something nice and be like, oh, you know, every day waking up, I feel so inspired, and every day is a blessing, which is true. But I'm gonna be dead honest here. I felt like this is it when I heard that my album in China was in top 10 most selling albums, alongside like Billie Eilish, Ed Sheeran, all of that. Like, seeing my name in this list made me cry. I was like, how is this my life? Anything is possible. People used to tell me that you won't be able to sing. Doctors used to tell me like my vocal cords are not, like, I'm not gonna be able to sing.
No.
And here we are, top 10 selling albums in QQ in Chinese, biggest music platform, which is unbelievable. Like, it's still a shock to me. So yeah,
it's really impressive. That's amazing.
And I'm very
how much you work, it's like, how you say, это возвращается, it pays you, it pays you.
Like, you put stuff, you put your time into something, you put your time into music, into dancing, into whatever, and when you get back, like when you see the result, it's the best feeling ever. Like you know, like you've done it now, and you have to do even more now, because now this is your level, and you know that here, and now you have to do this and this and this, and it's so cool. It's so fascinating.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, more question. Your best achievement so far. No, this is pretty much the same. No, this is pretty much the same. Look at me being Russian again. В каких странах хочешь побывать и еще не была?
Очень хочу побывать в Австралии. Вот это 100%.
Ты не была в Австралии?
Нет, а ты был?
Нет, я-то понятно, но ты на United,
то есть там каждый день бывает, на каждые выходные. Я очень хочу в Австралию, потому что у нас девочка новая из Австралии уже почти год, и мы там еще никогда не были.
Ну, все, значит, уже скоро по-любому будет. Ну, был ковид, все, поэтому так
это просто вот мы были, считай, на всех континентах в этом мире, и Австралия — это вот то место, где мы еще не были, поэтому у меня вот прям огромное желание в первую очередь
Слушай, ну
попасть
наоборот,
туда.
классно. Типа, вы уже так выросли, у вас уже такая популярность, и сейчас туда поехать будет вообще нереально круто. Там же супер теплые, отзывчивые люди. Очень
Да,
добрые,
я
солнечные.
тоже очень много хорошего слышала, но, честно, я очень люблю Европу, я бы хотела, в принципе, поездить побольше по Европе, я знаю, что ты с Европой на «ты»,
Обожаю. Еще учитывая
поэтому...
то, что у меня есть гражданство, я могу просто по Европе, как на автобусе, знаешь, просто показываю ID. Так вот мое ID, тебя
Я в
смотрят,
чемодане
пропускают.
себе могу спрятать.
Ни виза, ничего, просто вот как это,
Вообще,
как
это круто.
колокол везде.
Мгм.
Очень удобно.
А у тебя есть какая-то страна, куда ты хочешь прямо сейчас?
Япония!
Япония.
Короче, я вчера виделся с одним японцем, мы катались на коньках, классно провели, ой, на коньках, на роликах, очень классно провели время с своими друзьями, там фотографы, и я с ним поговорил на японском. Я решил проверить свои знания японского, так как я люблю очень японскую культуру, аниме.
Да,
Я тот еще
по тебе
выйду,
так
у
и
меня вот
скажу.
вся комната в анимешных всяких приспособлениях, штуках. Вот у меня типа одна сторона меня это всякая там вот музыка, арти, там вот все такое там, мрамор, серые стены, а другая часть меня это там вот Хантер, типа, ну, у меня не видно, да? У меня все в аниме, у меня везде все аниме, и я, короче, решил протестить
Ну ты
свой японский.
анимешный персонаж, ты просто сам по себе такой прям вообще
Так
очень-очень
вот,
классный.
и я вчера с ним говорил, он был в шоке, он такой, ой, ябай, типа, ты знаешь слишком много японского, как мне тебя учить, если ты реально все понимаешь? Я такой, спасибо большое,
Я одно слово
аригато.
хорошо знаю на японском, в аэропорту услышала, когда они говорили «проходите», такой «орай, орай, орай, орай».
Короче, мечтаю просто поездить по Японии, особенно хочу попасть в Киото. Киото — это моя абсолютная любовь. Я хочу походить там в Юкате, или как она, мужская версия называется, не помню. Хочу попасть на фестиваль, на фейерверк, это все, короче,
Возьми
безумно в
меня с
Японии.
собой!
Обязательно, нет, все, летим, абсолютно. Вот ограничения снимут, let's go.
Let's go.
Sophia, do you miss Now United? I mean,
No?
absolutely, yeah. Like, nah.
Of course, not really. I do so much. I can't wait to reunite with them. That's gonna be amazing. So soon. But shh.
Okay, so it's been an hour now, and I think we should call it a day because you have to go rest and like again, your schedule is insane, and I'm gonna say it again. Thank you
Same
so
for
much
you.
thank you so much for taking your time and spending this evening with me. You are amazing. You are such an inspiration, and I just love I feel so blessed knowing that I can call you my friend and see you grow, see you becoming such a beautiful, powerful, successful, and just bright woman that I see in front of me. Like, it's insane watching you grow, and like watching you succeed makes me cry sometimes because I'm like, she did that. You are unbelievable, and I'm like proud of you always. And just remember that if anything is wrong, you can always call me and count on me. I will do whatever I can to help you in any situation and in any way that I can possibly.
I feel really, really blessed to have you in my life and just talking to you, telling you my story, listening to your story, and share all of this, our amazing connection also with fans. It's really, really beautiful. Thank you for inviting.
Totally. Thank you so much. Спасибо тебе большое. Люблю безумно. Надеюсь, что скоро увидимся по в Москве.
Да, давай.
Пока-пока.
Всё,
Доброй ночи тебе. Я сохраняю эфир. She is unbelievable. Just again, I have no words, and I don't know how am I so blessed to have her in my life, but here we are. On this note, I'm gonna end the live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Gonna see you next week or in 2 weeks, depends on my next guest, who we're gonna talk about in a couple of days, because their schedule is very intense as well. But this was me, Sofia Plotnikova. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Have a nice day.